Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be about Prank Kits combo once more, and this will be an in-depth guide using solo mode. So this is not a live duel, so I can show you guys what cards I'm using, when I'm using it, the auto mode to auto on and off, all those sort of things, right? And this way we're also not constrained on timing if I'm doing a live duel, or not talking too fast when we are actually, trying to consider the, once we're playing the replay. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Just before that, if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and please subscribe. It'll definitely help me out with the with the YouTube algorithm and with the views and all that. But let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's say you have this is your hand, or even just one Prank Kit Dropsies, or even if you don't have a Prank Kit, right, and you just have Prank Kits placed, we can even do it that way. We can try that out on that way as well. But since we have Prank Kits, we'll go ahead and start with that, and maybe we'll do a Prank Kit place, just how to do a combo or start off with that. So we're gonna go ahead and do Dropsies. This way we're not focusing on Fansies or anything like that. That's usually how I like to go start off my combos, if I have a Prank Kits place or Fansies even in my hand. But since I want to show this without that, we're gonna go ahead and drop Dropsies onto the field. We're gonna go ahead and get Meow Meow Moo. Let's go ahead and link summon that. And then afterwards, we're gonna use Dropsies effect from the graveyard. Okay, so it should come up. There it is. We're gonna use Dropsies from the graveyard. And now we're gonna special summon Fansies onto the field. Next up is gonna be Doodle Doodle Doo. Or you know what? I'm just gonna place this here, but don't worry about it. This is not part of the combo right here. It's just me adding it. That's all it is. And we're just gonna add a designated card from our hand. We'll just bring it out another Fansies. We'll just keep it in the back end. Don't worry about that part of it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get Doodle Doodle Doo onto the field. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna use Fansies effect as well, along with Doodle Doodle Doo. I'm gonna chain link Doodle Doodle Doo first, and then we're gonna do Fansies, because I'm trying to do a chain block, and I'd rather keep Doodle Doodle Doo's effect. Alright, we're not gonna activate this card just yet. Alright, so we're gonna select the card to send to the graveyard. Now let's see, we already have Pandemonium in our hand, so we don't need to send that to the graveyard. What I'm gonna send is Prank Kit Prank onto the graveyard right now. I want that card back, and you'll see why I do that. We're gonna special summon a card to the field. What did we use so far? Dropsies and Fansies, right? No, we use Dropsies. Yeah, we use Dropsies and Fansies. So I want to get Lampsies onto the field. So we're going to special summon Lampsies. And then we're going to do Doodle's effect. We're going to select the card to add from our deck to our hand. Does not hurt to get another Pandemonium. So we're going to keep that in our hand as well. Cool. Next thing, nothing here. We're not going to do anything down here. We have pretty good cards in my opinion. We're going to go ahead and activate Doodle Doo's effect. And this is where I want Prank Kits Prank in my hand. So we're going to go ahead and get that. We already have Fansies, so still the card to target. We can get Dropsies. Yeah, that's fine. We already have Fansies in our hand as well. We're not going to activate any other card effect. We don't need Pot of Avarice at the moment. And that won't even activate, honestly. Okay. So let's go ahead and activate this. Now we're going to activate this card once more, and we're going to drop Fansies into the graveyard. And there we go. We're going to keep this card, and we're going to do another Doodle Doodle Doo. Obviously we already used up the effect, but this is completely for a different reason. I'm going to go ahead and do this now. And we're going to use what? Lampsies effect. And we're going to get Rocksies onto the field now. We're not going to activate this card just yet. We're going to special summon Rocksies onto the field. There we go. Now we're going to get this card. Boom. And we're going to get Bow Wow onto the field. Bow Wow's effect is going to be done on the second turn, or our opponent's first turn. Alright, so we're going to use Rocksies effect, and we're going to special summon a card onto the field. I might pull out Dropsies, honestly. We're gonna vanish one card. I'm gonna get Pot of Avarice out. Okay, we drew one card. Once that happens, we're gonna special summon another Dropsies. You could do, no, you know what? I will do Fansies because he has a higher defense. Yeah, that's true. Okay, we're gonna do Fansies because he has the highest defense of all. Now here is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this card onto the field, the Pandemonium, right? We're not gonna do anything else. We're not gonna have to special summon because the deck I have is gonna be Anaconda right here. So this should be a good. So at this step, we don't need to do anything else at the moment. That's gonna happen on the opponent's turn. What is gonna happen now is I'm gonna set that auto to on the bottom right, if you see it. If you don't, but set that to auto where the auto pop-up comes up for activation of your cards. The reason why you want to do that is because if you have set it on auto, what it's gonna do is it's gonna activate for you probably by the end. I think it's after the battle phase. I think that's what happened. I forgot to set it to on, but if you have it on, it'll activate. Bow Wow's effect will activate in the standby phase. So we're gonna go ahead and set that to on, and let's go ahead and let's end this. Everything's gonna happen in our opponent's turn. Yes, we're going to activate this. This is where Doodle comes into play. We're gonna choose one Doodle. We're gonna get. We need. Let's see. We don't need Dropsies, but we need Lampsies and Fansies as well for what we're about to do during our opponent's turn. So we have two Lampsies as well, and do not use Meow because we're gonna need Meow's effect as well. We have one Doodle, so we'll get Rocksies, as well as we'll take out one of the Fansies as well, because we're gonna need the other cards. We have technically 3 Fansies altogether now, 2 in graveyard, 1 on the field. So let's take this back onto the deck. There it is. All right, we have that set up, right? There it is. As soon as they drew the card, this thing, you want to be able to activate it. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And nope, at this point, if it tells you to use the effect of Meow, do not do it. You're gonna need it for the, I think it's what's called the Butler. So you'll need it for him. So do not use this on Bow Wow at all. So we're not gonna activate the effect. He's gonna go in the graveyard. The card that we're gonna select is gonna be Lampsies. And we're gonna get one more Fansies into our hand as well. There we go. All right, standby phase. They're gonna drop something, and boom, we can activate this card now. Now we're gonna get right here, Battle Butler onto the field. We're gonna need Fansies, so we're gonna use the one on the field. We're gonna use our Dropsies along with Lampsies as well. Put it in defense position. There we go. So these are optional effect. To activate, what we can do is, so these don't get hurt, we can activate these ones first, and then the last one, Prank Kit's place, to do a chain block. So we're gonna go ahead and go with Lampsies. Doesn't matter in the order for those ones, at least in my opinion. All right, there we go. And now we're going to activate, where is that? Prank Kit's place, to do a chain block. Let's go ahead and do that. Do we want to activate this just yet? Not really. We will activate. I'll show it to you guys what I mean. So let's go ahead and get select the card to send to the graveyard. At this point, it doesn't really matter, in my opinion. You know, we could send Rocksies and whatever you want, but I'm just gonna send Prank Kit's place. I think that's the better option for me, honestly. So we're gonna special summon. We're gonna special summon Dropsies, of course. Yeah, special summon monster to the field. We're gonna special summon. I want to keep one Fansies in my hand. Let's do Fansies next. And the last one, we're gonna get out Rocksies. Field. Now we can activate this effect. So at this point, we can use the effect of Prank Kit's Meow. He has 2 Raigeki, so we're gonna vanish this. Right now, it's going to activate again because that 2 Raigeki. The second time as it pops up, do not activate it, because otherwise your card will go to the graveyard. Alright, there it is. We got Nibiru in our hand. We don't need to do that. Nope. Alright. At this point, what we're going to do is we're going to do something different. So let's get ahead and let's get Meow Meow Moo. Alright, use Rocksies. What I want is, let's see, who do I want? I want another Dropsies onto the field. Okay, it's going to be a different combo. We could, yep. Gonna be able to vanish one card, I believe, right? Do you want to change anything? No, no change. So that one card from our hand, I don't want it to keep popping up. Obviously, in your game plan, whatever card you can vanish, that's the one you should vanish. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, special summon a card to the field. At this point, I have something that I want to do. And this is the combo based on what, you know, if you want to OTK. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get Dropsies onto the field once more. Alright. No, we're not going to activate this card effect just yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do a link summon. At this point, I'm going to get Doodle Doodle Doo onto the field. We're going to get this. Fansies out as well. Let's pull out Fansies. There it is. Alright, do we want to activate anything? I don't want to activate Doodle Doodle Doo's effect, and you'll see why. But we are going to activate Fansies effect, I believe. Let's see, you can add one spell trap card from your deck to your hand. I don't know if I want to activate it, honestly. I know I don't want to attribute him, because I do have a different reason behind it. But let's see if we can get a spell trapper. You can do this on your own if you want to. To me, it wasn't necessary for the combo that I'm going for this video. But we're going to go ahead and get this to our hand. Alright, let's get Prank Kit Frenzies. And we're going to select the card to send to the graveyard, which is going to be Rocksies. And we're going to special summon Lampsies onto the field. Alright, activate the effect of a card. No, we don't need to, because this is a different one that we're trying to do. We're going to change it to attack position. Right? No need to activate this. Alright, let's go ahead and this is the first combo, which is getting Toadally Awesome for an Omni Negate. That's what I call it. You need 2 Dropsies for this. Gonna face this up in attack. There we go. Nope, we do not need to activate. If you recall, we have not placed any card onto the field. Our hand is doing very, very well. We have infinite Impermmanence. We have Lightning Storm. You know, we have another Prank Kit plays that we can play. We don't need to. We even have Nibiru if they special summon 5 times. Obviously not on this turn, but on their turn. Now, what the next part I'm going to do is I'm going to put in Fansies onto the field. We're not going to activate anything at the moment. We're going to go ahead and get Accesscode Talker. You can also go for Borrelsword Dragon at the same time. But it all depends on the field that they're having, you know. But for this, we're going to get Accesscode Talker. Use Doodle Doodle as 2 material. We're going to get Lampsies, and we're going to get Fansies onto the graveyard. We're going to use all those 3 for link summon for Accesscode Talker. And at this point, it should be pretty much OTK. And there we go. We're going to use this activation. And we're going to link this card right here. Perfect. You can use Accesscode effect. And you can vanish 1 card. You have 2 Doodle Doodle Doos, so you can go ahead and vanish 1 of them. I'll go ahead and vanish 1. Meow Meow Moo, definitely leaving that for next time if it does not go the plan. If it did not go the way I planned it accordingly, of course. So at this moment, you have Accesscode Talker with 4,300 attack. Then you have Prank Kit's Battle Butler with 3,500 attack. And then you also have Toadally Awesome, who can also, for me, it's Omni Negate, because once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell or a trap card or monster effect, it's all 3, you can send 1 Aqua monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard, pretty much Totally Awesome, and negate the activation and destroy that card as well. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 water monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So you can also get this card back, I believe. I've never had to do that, honestly, but yeah, at this point, you can just go into battle mode. The field is clear, obviously. There's nothing there. And then you can just attack. And at this point, you can attack with Accesscode Talker and end the game, or do all 3, you know, go with Toadally Awesome and then Accesscode Talker once more. But that's all I wanted to show you guys on how to set up a board with Accesscode Talker, Battle Butler, and Toadally Awesome as well. So hopefully this guide helps you guys out. If it did, definitely hit the like button below. Do not forget to subscribe. It will definitely help out my channel. And leave a comment and let me know what deck you guys might be interested on looking on seeing combos on. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys on the next video.